Today we are reviewing a 2019 Volkswagen Atlas with black rims. How much horse this thing have? Like 275?
Like 235.
235, 275. Ironically, it has a V6 engine, the same size engine I have in my Caddy, but this thing's about 8,000 pounds heavier. Well, let's take a look underneath the hood.
Oh.
Now, I was told this whole engine is plastic.
Huh.
The whole thing's plastic. Not even a little bit of it is metal, but that's Volkswagen. And honestly, look how much extra room this is. This could have been a V8.
Yeah.
I mean, this definitely could have been a bigger gas guzzler. Instead, it's a V6.
Imagine dropping a V8 in there, making it produce like 500 horsepower.
This thing would have nuts, I'm not gonna lie. But I like the headlights on this.
Right.
The black rim. What was your first thought when you seen it? I thought it looked like a Jeep Cherokee.
I didn't expect the black rims. I thought it was looked really sharp with the rims.
This thing was like $2,000 extra because of the black rim.
I'd rather have this more than a Cherokee, honestly.
Yeah, right? But it looks like a Cherokee, right? But little do you guys know, this is my sister's car. Congratulations to her for a new 2019 whip. She used to drive a shit mix, so now it's along to the new stuff. But she's a nanny, so there's also great features for nannies and stuff like that. Where you have, say you have your babies with your car seat in the back. You got the little window shades so they can block. And the back seat reviews and it's got third row seating.
Control and everything.
Third row seating.
On the back. Seats that fold up.
Ready? Now look at this. Your hands are full. You're coming home from the grocery store, your hands are full. And you need to just open the trunk.
Oh.
It's supposed to...
Works, man.
It works. I swear to God. But it's got its own roadside assistant kit. Look at all the shit that this thing has. Comes with a roadside assistant kit with all the friggin' wires and everything you'd need if you ever got a flat tire.
Good shit.
And then it's got, say you had a bunch of luggage back here and you needed to cover it up when you were at the mall or something. Say you were out to dinner and you had shit in the valuable shit in your trunk. You could pull this into here and then shut the trunk and you could cover it up.
No one sees it.
Nobody can see it. And it's got extra storage down here.
Oh.
Umbrellas and window snow scrapers and shit. But I think, Stevan, it might be time for a backseat review. Third row seating, not so good. For if you're 6'2" and you're trying to sit in the third seat, it's tight. Now we're taking our test drive. We're on the inside of this vehicle. My buddy Stevan, thank you for holding the camera, my friend. Go check him out on his fucking Instagram. This link will be down below. What else will be down below, Stevan? The link to my Instagram.
True.
The link to Eastside Motoring's
Right.
Instagram. Yup. Fucking
Maybe Volkswagen, you know.
no, they gotta cut a check for that, brother. They gotta they want free endorsements. They gotta cut the check for that. But we're reviewing it, so fuck it. We're looking at the dashboard there. I actually kind of fucks with that because the navigation's not over here. It's in between that, and you can probably fuck around with all the options and shit.
So use the radio while the navigation's going.
And like this has Apple CarPlay. Cut that off for fucking copyright, brother. I can't be doing that. But this thing has a lot of different modes. It's got itself a snow mode, but you're fucking with shit, okay? It's got snow mode, and then it's got, you can be gas friendly, you can go to normal, you can go to sport, you can customize it, you can flip it again to off-road, and then you can flip it to off-road custom. So this thing's honestly got a lot of perks in it. It's got, you push to start engine. It's got this big storage container. Didn't know there was shit in there, okay? But it's got all the fucking media options. You can hook up your phone to it. You can hook up your aux. You can I don't know what this does. You can do stuff with them probably too. You can fucking do a lot with this thing, honestly. But it's got, I'm trying to play. I should have maybe done this before.
I think you can.
Fuck it, keep it organic.
Function with the navigation here, but it comes up there. Like a new destination, see?
Oh, yo, little car Biggs. but we're just gonna click out of there. Hey, that's better. But honestly, Steve, you think it's time for a test drive?
I
think it is time for a test drive, dude. A little wood grain. I didn't see that either. A little wood grain trim, black leather seats. This thing, honestly, I would whip it, but it feels like a grandma car. But at the same time, it doesn't. I would whip it. Yeah, I'd whip
all day long.
I might tint the front windows first before I whip that.
Tint it out, murder. Maybe slam it to the ground.
Yo, no cap at all. I seen somebody like customize this. I don't know if I can do it, but maybe I'll drop a picture like right, chunk. But there's a picture of it's like a multicolored. I don't know the name of it, but it's like a multicolored Volkswagen Atlas.
Oh, I think you were showing me that picture.
Yeah, dude, because the guy, my boy Mark over at Eastside, fucking was showing me the picture of it. Yeah. It's fucking nasty. But we're in a little bit of a time crunch, so we're gonna go on a little test drive, Mr. Steve. If you could hold that for me, friend.
Of course.
All right, and we're off to see
the wizard.
Yo, look at that. They got a little jungle gym for kids now.
Aww. How nice. They're doing nice around here. They're trying.
Do you remember this when we were kids? There was a massive slide, and they fucking tore it down and put all this shit up.
Yeah, because it was probably unsafe.
Oh, super unsafe, but it was like... but it was K. Man, what we got? Puppy poopy. It's K.
This ride's really nice.
I know, she's sure as shit. Show this, too. It's got a heating steering wheel, heating seats, friggin' dual climate control, and on a day like today, low-key, it's like flurrying and shit, but I mean, it's chilly out here, but my hands are nice and warm on the steering wheel. On the steering Biggs. One last speed bump, Steve, and then we're gonna get a little pull in it.
Oh, yeah.
See if we can feel the horses in it.
I really do like the nav.
The horses in the back.
The horses in the
Volkswagen.
Mode?
Are we in sport mode? Oh, shit! Oh god, it's just so big.
She purrs.
It honestly, that didn't get that fast, but it's just like, it made the same noise my caddy does, but like, it only got to like half the speed it would have gotten to. Which is like...
Got to about 50.
Got to about 50, caddy would have been like...
Maybe like 5 seconds.
On it. But I mean, dude, it's honestly, it drives nice. Like, I'm not... You can't quote me on all the technicality shit, because I don't know how things run and how to build an engine. But I can tell you the basics. How's it look? How's it feel? How's it drive?
Thing's nice.
Right? As far as that point, I fucks with it. I mean, I wish it was a Jeep Cherokee, because, you know, those are a little nicer.
I don't know, man. I like this thing.
This thing's nice for a Volkswagen. It's probably it looks exactly like a Jeep Cherokee, but it's probably like, you know, $10,000 to $15,000 cheaper. So I mean, that's not that bad a deal.
Well, this MSRP's at like 32.
Oh, really?
All the way up to like 40 in the Cherokee. The Cherokees are around the same, but they have higher ends that obviously get up over 40 and nicer options and shit. But this is a pretty nice one. I'm thinking this one's probably around.
Well, yeah, because think what she had. She had a 2000 Buick LeSabre.
The thing was a piece of
shit. You want to know a fact? They tried to give her $1. They tried to give her $1. She tried to turn it in, and they tried to give her a single $1. But the guy was like, "Bro, the poor girl's a nice girl. You should try and get her like some money." And they gave her $300. They gave her $300. I wish I had footage of the Impala. They gave me $350 for my Impala, and that was even more of a shit Biggs. Smelled like a farm in there.
Remember when we went to go turn in the Impala? It didn't turn on that day.
Oh my god! Ready? That's actually a cool story. The day that I went to turn in my car to get my caddy, it died in the parking lot, and then we had to push it into a parking spot to try and get it to start, and then you finally got it started. And I was doing the same thing you were, but also it kicked on. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get gas and then never turn this thing off until I need it. Like,
drove like 45 minutes, left it on in the driveway.
I drove to Caddy, left the keys on because I was too afraid to turn it off. Drove to Groton to get my co-signed signatures from my grandparents. Turned off the car there, and then I almost thought it wasn't gonna start again when I went to go turn it back on. And then I went back the next day after I ended up getting the car that night. I went back the next day to try and get fucking, just take a picture of like the caddy next to the old car and be like, oh, look at the old versus new. And they were like, yeah, that thing's already gone. We sold it for parts for $400. Company made $50. They went, woo, call it a day. I'm done. That thing sucked. I don't even think I think he wrote it off as it didn't even run. It just, he was like, fuck it, no. He was like,
I
pots.
think probably didn't run. They probably shut it off, tried to turn it on. Didn't run.
Didn't run. They were like, yeah, just tow that thing out of here. Just get that out of my fucking sight. Like, I don't want it. All right, let's switch.
Switch.
Steve On Reviews is going to hop in.
The old switcheroo.
Not yet, but Steve On is going to start a YouTube channel. You mark the words on today's date. You're going to eventually start it. And
Cam gets to 1,000 subscribers.
oh, okay. Let's make that happen, but we'll do a quick switcheroo. Switcheroo. Oh, there's a car coming. Beep, beep, beep. All right, quick switcheroo. Quick change. German fire stop. That's what it is. I go, what did I say? German fire stop? What the fuck is that? Oh yeah. Oh, short Bicks. Need to move.
Must move forward.
Dude, how are you wearing shorts, bro? It's fucking.
It's not that bad. It's only 35
chilly
degrees.
Bicks, dude. And oh my shit, you cold over here,
Cranking
huh?
the Bicks, dude.
Look at this, Steve Byrne. Dude.
This thing's sick, dude. Heated steering wheel. I want that in my car.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't think I was gonna like that. Look at that little heated steering wheel option.
Oh man.
I didn't think I was gonna like that, but it's honestly pretty fucking nasty. It's roomy as fuck too.
I like the way this drives though.
Yeah, it's smooth. You know what I mean? It rides real nice. I wish I had a bigger engine, honestly. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma. She gave not happy. She gave me a dirty fucking look. Holy fucking Bicks.
Is this sport mode?
Oh, no, ready?
You gotta put her on the sport. Snow mode?
Oh, snow mode. Sport mode.
So what exactly does that do?
I have no idea. Let's fucking maybe give it some gas, right? Oh, no.
Like past FedEx?
I have bad history of FedEx, but yeah.
It seems mighty slow.
Oh, she picks up kind of nice. Oh, Jesus.
55 on the real quick in the Volkswagen Atlas.
51? Nothing illegal.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about, officer.
No cop, I didn't see it.
I mean, unless you watch his Big Cam car reviews, which if you do, you should subscribe down below. You should hit like the thumbs up button, and you should hit that bell so you don't miss any videos. That's a fact. Oh, Stevie U-turns? Stevie U-turns, bro?
Driving trucks every day.
Oh, driving truck Bicks. Now we can swing any cha.
Oh, man.
What do you think of this thing, dude?
I do really like this, honestly.
It's higher up.
Smooth.
I haven't had an SUV in a long time or
Right.
ever, so like...
I'm used to a car.
You had trucks, though.
I just didn't like trucks because parking them is such a pain in the ass, but I kind of miss it.
You miss it, but you had fucking like 5 trucks.
I don't miss the gas mileage, though.
How many vehicles have you had total?
Like 9.
All right, so I've had 2, and I just got a new one.
I don't like the same car. I'm thinking about getting rid of
Yeah,
my car.
don't
and
like.
getting another one.
Listen, 9 vehicles. That's a little bit of a hefty
It's
Bix.
not too bad. I'm enjoying myself.
But how many of them did you crash?
One. Only one.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How many?
green truck,
How
the
many of
first
them
one.
broke down?
The Power Stroke did quite a bit.
But you put like a lot of money into
I
that.
put like $4,000 into that thing, and then I sold it for like 3 less than I bought it for.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
And then
This was the grandma that fucking was super mad at us.
the Honda Accord, I had the brake lines blew. This is 1997. It blew, and I fucking drove it to the shop with the e-brake. Shit was sick.
You're just driving, just fucking slamming in e-brakes and shit, and just fucking, okay, that's stopping. You ever had to like drive a car with no brakes at all, and like you have to use the shifter in like down gear?
No.
Oh my god, dude, I had to do that one time, and my sister's Buick in a snowstorm. I had my permit, and she couldn't turn the wheel because the the brakes went and the power steering went.
That sounds awful.
So it was in a snowstorm, and she was too weak to turn the steering wheel. So my dad was just like, you know what, fuck it, you drive. And I was driving, I'm like trying to turn the wheel, and I'm like, it's still a kid at this point. I just had barely gotten my permit. He's like, yeah, you got it. I was like, fuck, shit, okay.
I'm trying to mess with this thing.
Apple CarPlay. Oh, now you got radio on your fucking dash Biggs.
Telephone, vehicle status, driving data, assist system. Is that might be like
That's like
steering
parking.
assist.
So like when you're like near something,
Is
it will
that
tell
what
you.
this button is?
That's the e-brake. Oh,
That is parking. So when you back up,
hey, backup camera.
safe to move. I'm trying to see what this means though.
Yeah, I think it means you can just see the camera. Oh.
Oh, it's just a backup camera. Okay.
But I kind of want to turn that off.
Fine.
Kind of just gets me out for a second.
What do you want to switch back?
We can switch back at the cribbo.
Bet.
But all in all, I think this was a successful car review from Big Cam. I think it gets a thumbs up from Stevie Car Reviews or whatever.
One day.
Well, he'll still start. He'll start it one day. But
One day. 1,000 subscribers.
1,000 subscribers. Steve's gonna fucking start his channel and be right next to me. I got 80, so fucking get that number up. Tell your friends, tell your brothers, tell your uncles. They'll follow. They will.
That's for sure. We're entertaining.
Yeah, if they like cars, and if you would like to see more videos like this, and if you like to see more videos with Steve, leave me a comment down below. If you would like to see more tattoo videos, leave that down below. If you would like to see just more videos on the caddy, because there's more coming with that for sure. We got stuff coming up this week. I gotta give Mark, my boy, a call. I got some big things coming with that. We're talking interior, we're talking shoes, rim, we're talking wrap, we're talking a lot of things for that. We're talking new spoiler. I won't give you too much, but lots of money, but anything can be done with money. But we're doing it for the YouTube. We're doing it for you guys.
Yeah.
For your entertainment.
For the wonderful subscribers.
So when it gets all fucked up and shit goes to shit, it's for you guys to laugh at.
Get a new car and fuck that
Just
one.
get a new card, customize that, fuck that one up. Do it all over again. Rinse, repeat.
Oh. For an SUV, man, this thing moves a big block.
Yeah, bro. You paranoid chicks behind.
Any cops?
Any cops? No.
Turn.
No. Shit.
Turn. Oh, now we're behind a bus. Fuck you.
Shit, bitch. Well, I'm gonna officially end this video. I've tried a couple of times now, but if you guys could do me a great favor, hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot more than you think. Hit that bell button so you never miss any videos. Hit a thumbs up if you like this video. Go subscribe or go follow my boy on Instagram, Mr. Steven Anise.
Hell yeah.
He will be in future videos.
For sure.
Not many people would, but he definitely is going to be around. This is now your second video on Big Cam Car.
Oh yeah.
So this is
Gonna
like
be more.
this is real deal shit now. So
Oh my God, right?
You're
It's like-
involved. You're in the mix. Now you're fucking thrown into the fire.
Gonna have to drive all the cars.
You're gonna have to drive all the Bixens. Better cars to come. One day I will drive a Ferrari, and you'll see it on the shit. I'm gonna drive them all. You guys will see every little bit of the progress. We're just starting out. We're still young, but we're making it work. We're gonna make it happen.
For sure.
But I think that's all for this one, folks. I'm Big Cam, and I will see you in the next one. Ready?